I'm Ashley on behalf of the BMIC at the University of Utah, and today we'll be discussing Clinical Data Interoperability Services, or CDIS. CDIS is an advanced REDCap feature that lets you securely import data from an EHR into REDCap using FHIR web services. To use CDIS, projects need IRB approval to import EHR data into REDCap. Users must have REDCap and Epic access. CDIS must be requested through the help desk. CDIS must be enabled by REDCap admins. The two CDIS configurations include Clinical Data Pool, or CDP, and Clinical Data Mart, or CDM. CDP imports data from an EHR into an existing REDCap project manually or automatically for consented or approved participant MRNs. CDP is ideal for longitudinal or real-time studies. Epic fields are mapped to REDCap fields and data is fetched by MRN. CDM imports data in series from an EHR into a REDCap project with non-modifiable imported instruments for consented or approved participant MRNs. CDM is ideal for registries or retrospective polls. No mapping is needed, data elements are selected during project creation, and MRNs are added to fetch record data. CDIS supports a wide range of domains that can be pulled directly into REDCap, including lab results, medications, diagnoses, demographics, and more. It's important to note that not all Epic data is available to be pulled into REDCap via CDIS, and some domains, like appointments and scheduled surgeries, are limited to CDM project types. To request CDIS, submit a request ticket through the REDCap help desk. The PI will be asked to complete a form which will include uploading the IRB document and study protocol, providing a user list with Epic access, and acknowledgement of approved use and signature. Once the project has been built in REDCap, CDP can be enabled by administrators and mapping can be started. Preview fields can be selected to verify patient data when pulling information. The REDCap MRN field needs to be mapped as the record identifier. Each field must be mapped individually, with each iteration of a field mapped for each event. For example, if heart rate is collected at the screening and visit 1, it needs to be mapped for both events. For temporal fields, a date-time field should be selected, and a pre-select strategy if desired. You can set up offsets for temporal data. You can also use the mapping helper to find LOINC codes and match Epic fields to REDCap fields. When your project has been fully mapped and moved to production, you can begin adding records and use adjudication to review fetched data before importing. To use CDM, REDCap administrators will create a CDM project for you and select desired data elements. No mapping is required. Once the project is set up and moved to production, users can enter MRNs by creating new records and fetch data. Auto-fetch can be enabled by administrators for daily updates. Unused instruments and fields cannot be deleted as they're system configured and cannot be changed. Best practices include always using your unit login for audit trails in REDCap and Epic, providing users the minimum amount of access needed to perform their duties, expiring users in the project which are no longer involved, requesting CDIS after IRB approval, and investigators must manage their REDCap projects through the study lifecycle. For training, users can request a training project connected to Smart Health IT, a public FHIR server with simulated patient data, and follow the training project instructions to practice using CDIS. To learn more, review our CDIS webpage, REDCap knowledge articles, and for any other questions, submit a ticket through the REDCap help desk or email redcap@ccts.utah.edu.